Okay guys, so in this video we got something a little bit different, a little bit special for you. I'm going to call this one Drunken Conversations because I was legitimately half smashed in this video. I sober up sort of quick. Now there's going to be a part 2 to this one. The original video file or video files, but I don't know why, but DX3 cut it up into about 4 files. But anyway, the original conversation was 3 hours long. The previous ones are only about 50 minutes, both of them. So yeah, because it's so long, I'm only keeping the best parts, the most interesting and the most funny parts in this one. There are a few funny bits in this particular video. Also in this particular video, I go full scientist. One case, full drunken scientist. And we discuss the effects of alcohol on the human brain and that sort of thing. We also talk about evolution. That's reasonably far down the track. So yes. Part 2 will probably be up a day after this one, because I like to keep videos sort of like nice and clean like that. Yeah, in the previous videos, just one more thing I wanted to mention. In the previous videos, every little bit of commentary I always included into the video. In this little series, well, it's not really a series, it's just 2 commentaries that have been split up really. I'm not going to do that because the files are so big. I'm only keeping the best, most interesting and funny parts in this one. And also the subject changes a lot in this one. I'm going to try my best to like edit in little title at the top of the screen so you guys have a little bit of knowledge on what we're talking about, because it can get a little bit confusing. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy. Armor 2, Drunken Warfare. Doggy.
Like a repeater carbine, like that.
Yeah.
Nuts!
I need another beer.
You need another beer?
I need another beer.
Are you drinking beer?
I'm drinking beer.
Oh shit, that's spun out, man, because I'm doing shots right now.
Oh, shit.
I didn't think you drank.
Not normally, like, I don't drink that often, but if it's there and I'm thirsty. Yeah, hold on a sec, I'll just be like a minute. I'll still be able to hear you, but yeah, my microphone's on the desk.
Alright. I'm gonna try out some Twisted Metal multiplayer while we do that. So, I love everything about this game, it's really cool, except the controls. You can change them, but there's like 1 or 2 things that just do your head in. Like too many things to be thinking about. I should have made it simpler, or at least given you the option to map your own buttons.
Yeah, some things are a bit dodgy like that. Oh, fuck, you can't. For those of you watching this video, I'll have you know that the microphone on my headset is capable of being recorded. I have a wireless headset. I'm walking around the house right now, but my microphone that Mumbly Joe can hear me on is sitting on my desk.
You put the lamb in the coconut, stir it all up. Just roll up on the wood.
That's clean enough.
Go on here, drink. I'll be right back.
I'm back, bitches! Build it up high, build it up high, build it up, and crack a tinny.
I'm back, dude. That's him.
I'm half smashed right now. I'm trying to fly a helicopter.
How many
fuck.
beers had?
Just a 2.
What are you drinking?
4X? Don't fuck around.
Ah, that's all right. Even though it's like beer,
Your
pretty
audio,
good.
your audio just went really, really fucked up. I didn't get a word of that.
I just said, even though it's light beer, it's pretty good.
It's not light beer. It's fucking full strength.
4X Gold,
Yeah, 4X Gold. It's full strength.
light beer.
Bullshit. I'm fucking.
Yeah, man. Unless you got like a full strength version I haven't heard of.
Full flavored, lower carb. Oh fuck. Oh, it's like. Yeah, it's equivalent to 1.8 standard drinks. 3.5% alcohol.
You must have like a different kind of something. Because every other 4X Gold I've had has been light.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't fuck around with that shit here. We always go full strength.
Yeah, straight up. All I usually drink beer-wise is Coopers or Tui's.
Fuck Coopers. I don't fucking like Coopers.
Yeah, I'm a bit over Coopers these days. The only
Tui-
Coopers I like now is Coopers Clear.
Yeah.
But no one really drinks it. They're like, fucking pale ale, man, pale ale.
Yeah.
That shit's old school.
Yeah, like, Tui's, I think it's new. I haven't had it in years. I usually only have the gold. But, it was one of the Tui's brands I had ages ago. It was really, really good.
Yeah, Tui's. If I had to pick one, it'd probably be Tui's as my favourite.
Yeah.
The Platinums are pretty nice. They're stronger, but they go down a lot better than the Ted's. Or even just Tui's thing. Like my beer.
Yeah.
Like my beer and I like my whiskey.
You know what I like?
Willies.
Nope. I like my titties and beer.
What's that?
Titties and beer. You heard that song?
I think so.
It's
Who does it?
Rodney Carrington with one of his buddies.
Yeah. Long time ago.
Yeah, it's pretty old shit these days, but it was still funny. It was funny as hell. I want to listen to some of his songs now. Damn it! Started thinking about him.
Ooh. Well, I watched Skyfall last night.
Oh yeah.
It's funny, it wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be, but at the same time, it wasn't as shit as I wanted it to be. Like, in the middle. Really good looking movie.
You know, they already got the ideas and the production started on the next one,
Yeah, man.
but they're looking for an actor.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure. Like, there's a rumor that the guy that played Harry Potter is gonna get it, but I don't know. I think that will sort of like ruin it, in my opinion.
I've heard all that. But
Yeah.
I think a lot of it is rumour, but I wouldn't be surprised. But they've only made 3 movies with Daniel Craig. I reckon they should just keep Daniel Craig for now because he's a good Bond.
Did you know that in the last movie the stunt coordinator was an Australian?
Yeah. Yes, I do actually.
He was an ex-motocross guy, I think. It was something to do with motorbikes.
Yeah, yeah. I know a lot more about movies and games.
Mm.
But at the same time, I do know a lot about games.
Yeah. I'm more of a game-sided person myself. Games and music and... Actually, I fucking know a little bit of about everything. Like,
Yeah,
you could have a conversation with me about any subject and I could probably match it.
yeah.
Almost.
Because most people don't just fucking relax and talk about bullshit. They're always talking about their problems or shit they're gonna do, or I'm gonna do this and this happened to me today and my fucking job and blah, blah.
Yeah,
Who cares?
yeah. Like, I had a shit day today and I done a shit. It fucking hurt. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like talking about funny shit and just having a laugh. Like, this
Yeah.
point of talking about shit that you're pissed off about, you're just recycling it over and over and over.
Like, in some cases, it's alright. Like, say for example, if you got scammed and it looked like it was really legit, and it turns out to be bullshit, you could warn other people about it. In that case, it's okay.
Yeah.
But if it's just like, oh, this guy said that I was a fuckwit today, nah, I don't want to fucking know about that.
Yeah. Or like, shit to do with like driving and that. Like, most of it's just, who gives a fuck? That shit just happened. There's dickheads on the road, you're never gonna change it.
Yeah.
They're always talking about, oh, this guy did this and he cut me off, so he did this and did that, and like, who the fuck cares?
We've all been there. We've all fucking had it.
It always happens. It's never gonna change, and if you just keep bitching about it, it makes it worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just get over it. Fuck.
Ah.
Alright, another minute.
What were we talking about before we started talking about that? I'm lost now.
I'm talking about alcohol.
Ah, yes. Beer, beer, glorious beer. This... No, that's not right, that's not right. It's a big ad. A bloody big ad. You seen that? Have you seen that?
Yeah. That was a cool ad.
Yeah.
Most of them are just like, oh my god. That one was pretty funny though.
Yeah, I really like the coordination in it. Like, they actually had like people dressed up and they managed to make it look from an overhead view like there was beer going into someone's mouth. I really like how they did that.
Yeah, it was good. Or even there's another one where I was like, this guy's he's gone to get some drinks out of the sink. You know, it's got full of ice and shit. And he keeps looking through it for a beer, and he's like, what the fuck's good beer? And he ends up falling into it.
Nah.
And then he like turns up at like another party, and he's like, what the hell? And he's like, oh, they got good beer here.
Let's just take that.
Yeah, he grabs some Coopers out of the fridge, and then he goes back to the other party.
Yeah.
No, it's a Tui's ad, Tui's, yeah.
Some of the later ads are pretty shit though, like the last Tui's ad, you know, with the deers. That was like, yeah, fuck that.
Yes, I agree. Those ads are kind of similar to the whole like takeaway ads. You know, sometimes they're just normal, and sometimes they're like really over the top and they're trying to be funny.
Yeah. Have you seen the one? It's pretty old, but this guy is lying in bed, he's sleeping, and his tongue falls out of his mouth, and it walks across the room, and it goes and gets a beer, and brings it back to him. I like that one.
Of course,
I like that one.
That song, the Satisfaction, that song was absolutely thrashed when it first came out.
Really?
Yeah, that touch me if you don't touch me. What do I get, man? Satisfaction. That song has been killed. It's got a really cool film clip though. Have you ever seen the film clip for it?
I'll be honest, I don't know what the hell you're talking about at all.
the song from that ad.
I don't know, I remembered it being an instrumental.
Yeah. It pretty much is. It's dance music. But it's just some chick going, satisfaction over it. The film clip's really good. I'll send you a link. You don't have to watch it right now, but I think you'll like the film clip. It makes my pants tight.
They fucking make me laugh when I'm drinking.
Okay. Oh shit, how many fucking different versions? Yeah, this is the one. 17 million views. Yeah. See, that tells you how good the film clip is.
Yeah, pretty much every song on YouTube has over a couple million views. It's not special.
17 million though, that's pretty good. Anything over 10 million I'd pay attention to.
Yeah.
One of the comments, the highest comment on here is they're building a tower in my pants. It'll be a lot funnier when you see the video. Can you hear this?
I can hear your voice.
Could you hear that music?
Nope.
That's really weird because it's pretty loud. I don't know why you can't hear it.
Are you on your headset mic or the other thing?
No. Computer mic. Must just have really good cancelling out. Shit.
That must be it, yeah.
Because you can't hear yourself, like the feedback. Alright. It's a pretty short film clip, but I'm sure you'll like it.
Yeah, all the good ones are pretty short.
I wish it went longer.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, that's an alright movie. But they wanted Arnold Schwarzenegger to be the lead character still, but they couldn't get him, so they had to use Danny Glover. So
Arnie died in the first movie, didn't he?
No, he survived.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
It's on the helicopter at the end. But
Get to the chopper!
Yeah.
For those that are watching this that don't know, that's where that meme came from.
Yeah. Apparently that's like the one of the most things that people ask him to say in public.
Yeah.
Do you know there's a heavy metal song? There's this heavy metal band. They did like a little side project thing, and it's all Arnold Schwarzenegger kind of themed. Like every song's got Arnold Schwarzenegger samples in it, and like they make it into a song. And one of them is "Get to the Chopper."
Ugh.
Get to the chopper, and then it's like doing the double kick like a fucking chopper going into now a movie called True Romance.
True Romance?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me no more.
Night of the Roxbury. So I take that as a no. Have you seen a movie called Joe Dirt?
Duh.
Joe Dirt.
Duh.
Dirt.
Duh.
D-I-R-T.
Nah, never seen it.
Okay. In different reviews and know a lot about the game. I always go with my gut. Sorry if I'm talking
Yeah.
too much, man. I've been drinking a bit.
Oh, that's alright, and I've had a few myself.
I can't shut up when I'm drinking. It goes silent.
I'm trying to kill some dudes with a tank. I'm trying to run them over. Come here, you
Man, I never
fuckers.
shut up when I'm drinking.
Got him. Almost had the other. Fuck, someone's stolen all my beer.
Run out.
I've run out of fucking beer.
No.
Fuck.
You only got to have 2.
No, fucking shit.
That sucks.
Fuck.
I'm running low too.
I fucking do a fucking beer run tomorrow, eh? Fuck. Oh, a fucking house to myself for once a fucking ages, and I got no fucking beer. Fuck.
Do you have the house to yourself tonight?
I've got it for the next 4 days.
Ah, that's awesome.
I've got no fucking beer.
I'll be right back, man.
Alright.
1 more minute.
Let's see if I can find some fucking whiskey, I guess. Whatever. Fuck I can find. Oh fuck. I like to teach the kids to shoot. I like 74. Oh fuck. There's a fucking cable down there. Who the fuck done that? What the fuck? Oh fuck. No, there's the fucking footage. I don't fucking do.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hey man.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'll be here. I'm always here. Who the fuck else am I gonna be? Not like I got a life or nothing.
I'm always here, nigga.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I think I may be starting to get just a little bit tipsy.
A little bit.
Not that much, but that's good news. Good news, I found another beer.
Yeah. Alright.
Now if I can only open the cunt. Ah, fuck. That one was a bit explosive.
Alright. Man, I feel like playing some Battlefield right now.
Ah, fuck Battlefield. Battlefield 4 is where it's at.
Yeah. Good for us, mate.
You know, my brother, he used to play on the computer, and when he was smashed, he was so fucking good. He may be a fucking contender for the best fucking sniper ever.
Yeah. Yeah, it usually seems to happen. Not always, though.
Yeah.
I was the same with Guitar Hero. I was pretty good at Guitar Hero. Like, I was really good. I'd never met anyone that was better than me. But whenever I was smashed off my face, I'd play so much better. Especially Through the Fire and Flames, that Dragon Force song. That really extreme spawn song. It's just ridiculous.
You know what I think it is that does it? Like, when you're drunk, your brain cells, they get depressed. So, you don't have the same thinking capacity that you do when you're not drunk. So, all your brain's capacity is going into what's going on before you. It's not on anything else, you know. It's like it's lowered, but it's more concentrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can only focus on one thing, so you usually get better at that one thing.
Yeah, I must be fucking legend or something. Or not drunk enough yet, because I'm eating and playing a game and talking to you at the same time. Always, I didn't mind like having a cutscene, but I had a game once that was, you know, chockers of cutscenes, but it was kind of like weird. The screen was like, you know how in most games how the screen like goes smaller?
Yeah.
When it's in the cutscene, the game was always like that, so you never knew when the cutscene was over.
Oh shit! I'm playing now. Fuck. That happens all the time now with games these days.
Yeah.
I know you haven't played it yet, but that happens all the time with Tomb Raider, the new one.
Yeah.
That you have no idea when you're actually supposed to start doing stuff, and you always put the. I never put the control down anymore when I'm watching a cutscene because they always surprise you with some shit.
Yeah, fucking quick time event.
Yeah. I wish they'd stop doing that so much. Like, try and change it up a bit. Try something new.
That's one of the things that shit me about Assassin's Creed 2. Like, there are quick time events, but there's only like 6 in the whole game.
Yeah.
And you have no fucking way of knowing if this is going to be a cutscene with a quick time event or not. You have no way of knowing. And it always caught me off guard. I only got like 2 when I played it. I only got about 2 cutscenes.
Yeah. They do that all the one of the games that Curly ones.
That's something pretty weird. Like, my brother, it was about 14, 13 with him, and he's got a full moustache. Now he looks like a fucking Muhammad. And me, I only just started growing my fucking sideburns about last year.
Yeah.
My brother looks like a fucking full Muhammad. He's only 1 year older than me.
I remember being like 15, 16 and guys already having like shadows and shit like that. Some guys just, it's just different for everyone, isn't it? Everyone's different. Yeah,
I got a cousin that's a year younger than me. He's got shitloads more facial hair than what I do.
Yeah. I remember...
He's got a fucking goatee. My cousin does.
Like, I'll never be able to grow like a full-on beard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've got the full. I've just got like the two moustache bits. It's like broken in the middle. The bit under the lip, and the goatee bit, the chin bit, and my big sideburns. I can't actually get hair going on my actual cheeks.
So you're upset you can't go full Gandalf then?
Yeah, I want to go full Gandalf. It's annoying. Love that. I'd shave my head if I could go full Gandalf.
Yeah, they'll go with like fucking beard hanging down always.
And just wear sunglasses like all the time. But it's 2 o'clock in the morning, man. Why are you wearing sunglasses? Yeah.
Oh.
I just meant that. You know. Yeah. It's true though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do it in games too. And I always think that in my head when I'm doing it. Cool guy, cool look.
Yeah. I never really got that, you know. If there's an explosion, I'm gonna fucking jack off to that shit. I'm not gonna fucking.
Oh, shit. But like, if you just do some crazy shit and you're trying to look hardcore, you don't look back. You just walk on like you're walking in slow motion to some music.
Fucking.
He's the kind of person that was very anal and very obsessive compulsive, and he was just obsessed with having like definitive collector's editions of games. He didn't actually care about the actual game. He wasn't a proper gamer. He just cared about the status. He was the best Call of Duty player I've ever met in my life. He was just a really good player. He was in like the top 500 players all the time. Because he would just, that's all he would do, was just play games. And he was so, he just worried about trophies. He'd have to platinum a game before he could do anything, you know what I mean? I'm gonna platinum it. You know, I'm not gonna play the game if I know I can't platinum it. I'm like, you should play this game, man. It's really cool. I brought it around, and he's like, nah, nah. I'm not gonna play that shit. Really used to piss me off.
It's people like that I don't actually consider a gamer.
Yeah.
They're doing it because they want to make themselves look like that they got a big dick and that they're awesome.
Yeah.
That's not what a gamer is. That's not what a gamer is. A gamer plays a game for fun.
Yeah.
Because they enjoy it. It makes them happy.
Yeah.
They don't play it to rage on other people. They don't play a game to annoy other people. They don't play a game to try and show off their skills or their stats or their trophies. None of that shit. A gamer, a true gamer, plays a game because they love it, because it's a passion.
Yeah. Exactly. That was... yeah.
I'm going to split that off, make its own video, and I'm going to upload that shit.
He's just... yeah, he's the kind of person that thinks he's always right, and he's always going to do right because he's him.
Yeah.
He just that, but at the same time, he has real fucking skill. He has real good skills. Like, he is a really good player, but he doesn't look the right way. It's weird. He doesn't. Yeah. I don't hang out with him anymore because we'd always get an argument. Because one of the biggest arguments we ever had was if evolution was real, and I would always be the person that would be like, I think that we definitely are related in some way to primates, like monkeys and apes and all that. And he was like, no, no, there's something bigger than that, man. It's not even like religion or nothing. It's like something bigger, and it's like aliens and shit even. It just didn't believe me, and I was like, but it's not that I actually believe that like 100%, but at the same time, I don't think it's not real because it's science and it's very hard because they got the proof. You know what I mean? Like they've got a lot of hard facts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that we are related to primates, monkeys. You know,
Of course we fucking are.
we're in the same family. It's like fish.
Next time you
It's like,
see a fucking orangutan, put your hand up to it and give him a fucking high five.
yeah,
He'll fucking do it.
yeah. He'll high five you, or he'll shake your hand, or you know, they just
Yeah. If you're feeling really lucky, lean in and give him a kiss.
give him a hug too. Yeah.
They'll do it. They actually hug themselves. They'll hug each other all the time. It's a natural thing for them.
Just make sure you don't get one of those ones that eat your face.
Yeah, that's to be expected. There's the details, right?
Yeah.
It's probably your own fault for being tasty.
But yeah, he always used to say, he always used to say, if we're related to primates and monkeys and all that, then where's like the missing link? You know what I mean? Like
No.
that stage in between monkeys, primates, and humans. There'd obviously have to be something in between that, like you know, like caveman, Neanderthal, a humanoid kind of creature, person that was very primitive, and it didn't talk. It used a lot of like noises and very basic and yeah.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
The turning from ape to human, the first evolution to human.
Yes.
The first human evolution.
Yes.
And the last ape evolution. I see what you're asking there.
Yeah. He was like, where are they then? And I was like, oh, you know, it obviously happened over millions and millions and millions of years.
Exactly.
And, you know, who knows what happens? Like, maybe they got killed off or they just died because they weren't that smart. They didn't have as long lifespans. I mean, humans evolved. They're the ones that moved on and did smarter things.
Here's something that may sound a little fucked up, but here's a theory, if you want to call it that. You know how if you breed a donkey and a mule, you'll get a zonkey or something like that. What if that missing link is because one primate mated with a different primate and that formed a human?
Yeah. Yeah, at the same time, you don't know. Like, it could just be something as simple as that. Like, if this one thing didn't do what it did to something else, then something could be completely different now.
Yeah, like consider there's a new species of ape that we've never discovered, and it died out centuries ago.
Yeah.
But just before it did, a few of them got fucked by the normal apes that we do research, and that formed a human. Or humanoid, at least.
I think it's more about yeah, it's definitely creatures that are animals that are related to each other, but at the same time, it's more about this thing doing something different, changing its nature. That's evolution. And I mean, we're doing it now, and we're doing it in very wrong ways, and we're doing it too quick. Like all the plastic surgery and all these, you know, taking all these different, putting all these different things in your body to enhance it. Everyone's trying to be superhuman and be immortal, like last forever, and trying to make themselves be older and all that. You know what I mean?
plastic surgery does not do jack shit for your genetics.
Yeah. But I don't even mean so much like that. I'm just mean like little things here and there that people do to themselves that carries on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even like substance abuse and stuff like that. It affects children and it passes on because that sort of thing wasn't around. I mean, like alcohol and basic stuff, but not so much like hard drugs that we have now. And it's so much different because so many more people do it.
Yeah.
That plays a big part in it. Like all these kids that get what's the word, diagnosed with ADD.
Yeah.
Like that, it's way more common these days, and I think a lot of it's because the doctor's wrong. It's not so much that half the time, but at the same time, it is happening. It's hyperactivity because parents have been doing things that they shouldn't be doing while they're pregnant.
It's not so much of that case. Like, yeah, there's always a possibility that the doctor is wrong. I've met a lot of kids. Now, I'm not sure if I've told you this, but when I went to school, I was in the SPED class, special education.
Yeah.
Because I had a massive social disability. Like,
Yeah.
Like, seriously, I don't know if you remember, but when I first met you, I would have been like super hesitant. I never feel comfortable talking to people I've never met.
Yeah,
Never.
It felt, yeah. Don't worry, man. I'm a pretty good judge of character, and I totally know what you're saying. Like, it took you a long time to open up and feel comfortable. I totally get that.
Yeah. And I'm still like that now, that's not changed, but
yeah.
With the class I was in, a lot of the kids that I was in the class with, they were diagnosed with ADHD and ADD and all that.
Yeah.
And ADD, which is what I have, and I also have a low form of autism, which is the next thing up from having Asperger's, which is also what I have. It's basically just a social disability. Like, you don't know how to be. I don't understand what is acceptable behaviour. That's what my social ability is. Like, I don't know where that point is, where going too far in being a dick is, and just good fun. I don't know that point.
Yeah.
A lot of the kids that I was in the class with, they knew where that point was, and they overstepped it just because they're assholes. I didn't know where that point was when I was a little kid, and I'm still not always really sure on that. That's why that's why we had that big falling out with Rav, because I overstepped that point.
Yeah. I think you just gotta. I don't know, man. I don't know enough about it to tell you what's up, but at the same time, you just gotta learn to not give a shit about what the fuck other people think. And just
I never have. I learned to do that ages ago. I've never given two fucks about what other people think. The only people that matter, what they think to me, is my family and my closest friends.
Yeah.
Everyone else, go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit what you think.
Yeah. And even half the time you might have closest friends, but even then you still like, I don't know if I can trust them. Or you can trust your family.
Nah, I don't make friends with someone that I don't feel I can trust. If I feel a little bit iffy about someone, I'm more like, get the fuck out of here, I don't like you.
Yeah, but I even mean that, like, you might trust them, but they'll still white lie to you to, like, save your feelings or make you feel better. But if it's family, no matter what,
Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you cut out.
Yeah, I just got a message saying the connection. having problems.
Dodgy fucking Skype.
Yeah, let's stop talking about this anyway, man. Let's move on to something different. We'll go back to that later.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really like this subject anyway.
We're having fun. Let's talk about things.
Yeah. You're not a fanboy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, PlayStation is my. I just love PlayStation. It's just my thing. But at the same time, I'm not like people shouldn't have Xbox. That's fair enough. If they like it, that's good. But at the same time, most of people that like Xbox are dicks, and they've always got a problem with PlayStation or something like that.
Yeah, I myself, nothing against Xbox. It's the Xbox community.
Yeah.
They fucking shit me.
Their attitude. It's like they're trying to be better all the time, but PlayStation's just being PlayStation because they just want to make good games and, you know, let you have a good time.
I've only ever met, or actually I haven't met him, but I've only ever heard of one guy that's an Xboxer that's not a complete and total fuckwit.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys on YouTube. He's got a channel with over 1 million subscribers.
Yeah.
What he tries to do is he finds boosters and cheaters in Call of Duty games and he tries to troll them.
Yeah.
Some of his videos are alright, actually.
I know a lot of people that just play everything, and most of the time they're like, "Oh, I play Xbox most of the time because I just like it, prefer it more." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's fair enough. Like, if they're not going to pay out PlayStation and stuff like that, that's cool. You like that? That's good." But it's whenever these guys are like, you know, Xbox is so much better because it's better, and it's like, yeah, it is better in a couple of those things, but overall, you can't help but admit it doesn't matter if you're an Xbox fan and Nintendo fan, PC fan. Oh, I suppose PC fan, but console fan. You can't help but admit that the PlayStation 3 overall shits all over everything because it's got Blu-ray. It's got so much more storage space. You can download multiple patches. You don't have to delete shit. You can store so much shit. It's just so much more better overall.
That's another thing that a lot of people don't understand. The PlayStation was never meant to be a gaming console. It was meant for everything.
Yeah.
Music, pictures, videos. It was meant for everyone, not just gamers. People don't realise that.
Yeah. It's just as much about like media stuff, like videos and stuff for them, because who do you think makes a lot of movies we see and distribute? It's Sony.
Yeah.
A lot of music and videos that we watch, if it wasn't for Sony, we wouldn't have. It'd be other people.
Yeah.
They're the first people to make fucking Walkman.
Yep. That's something that another thing annoys me about. Apple made the iPod, and that's what made them so big.
Yeah.
But they completely stole the fucking idea from Sony.
Yeah.
They had the Walkman, and then they had that CD player thing.
Yeah.
That was basically the same thing. They fucking steal it and make it into an electronic device that has internal fucking SD storage. And all of a sudden they fucking revolutionised it and they fucking come up with it. They didn't come up with it. They fucking stole the idea. They just used more modern technologies.
Yes. It's all about, at the end of the day, it's all about the money.
Yeah.
Apple, if they didn't have the money that they had, they wouldn't be where they're at now. Because if
it weren't for the iPod, they wouldn't be shit. No one would know who the fuck they are.
Because they had iMacs back in the day, but everyone knew Windows. I mean, everyone likes Apple now, like prefers it to Windows. But like at the same time, you can't. I don't know. it's hard to describe. I mean, there's a lot of shit that fucks me off about Windows now, but it's been around so long, and it's, I don't know, you can do so much more with it. Because Apple, I admit Apple's a lot user-friendly, and it's easy to use, but at the same time...
It's not fucking user-friendly, they don't have a fucking 2-button mouse. Have you seen a standard Apple mouse? It's got 1 fucking button on it.
Yeah. I suppose
That's always shit me about them.
I'm giving them too much credit. I got to admit the iTouches and the iPods and all that are good, but the computers are shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whenever I remember, I used to have whenever we'd go on the iMacs at school, I'd be so pissed off because whenever something would go wrong, a little question mark would just pop up, and you couldn't actually do anything. It's like, okay, so what do? Do I restart it? What do I do to fix this problem?
This computer has encountered an error.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not advanced enough to tell you what the fuck is wrong.
So you're on your own to figure out what to do. You always have someone like super nerd to fix it for you.
Yeah, I've never had any respect for Macs. Never.
Yeah. And here.
Yeah, my cousin, the stupid fuck, bought one of the newest iMac Pros book thing, whatever the fuck they call them.
Yeah.
One day I was at his house and I wanted to go on YouTube because there was a song I had in my head and I really wanted to listen to it. It was that fucking the fucking Sexy and I Know It shit. 3 hours it took me to load up the Internet Explorer, Firefox, whatever the fuck you call it, get onto YouTube and start buffering the video.
Yeah.
You know how long it took to actually get the video to fully buffer? Another whole hour.
Huh.
My cousin's internet is fuckloads better than what mine is.
Yeah. It's sad because a lot of professionals and people that make shows or CG stuff or use computers, they use Macs. I don't get it. It's like Family, like Family Guy and like all these cartoon shows and like a lot of movies that use CG, they're using Macs. When you see footage or something, I'm like, what the fuck?
You know why? Because Mac and Adobe have a partnership.
Yeah.
The Adobe programs are more compatible with the Macs. They're not as compatible with Windows.
Yeah.
Because Adobe are sellouts. That's right, everyone. Adobe are sellouts. They were paid like $1 million or some shit to make their software more compatible with Apple.
Yep.
But because Microsoft didn't pay them out, they're just like, oh, fuck it, they can have what they've always had, which is shit.
Yeah. No, I totally get what you're saying.
Don't fucking get me started with Apple. I fucking hate Apple.
I hate how people have, it's like a whole fad thing. They're just going on with the fad because it's the cool thing. But no one actually has any, they don't believe in the shit that they like. I try to stick with stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not the kind of person that goes along with a fad just because everyone else is going along with it. I mean, sometimes if it's something cool, but most of the time I stick with what I like.
Yeah, if I really like something or admire something, I'm gonna stay with it for as long as I can until it's dead, basically.
Yeah.
And I will support it until it's completely dead.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Good example would be PlayStation.
Alright, I just I just felt like putting this little bit extra on the end. I know a lot of you guys aren't gonna see all the little details that I put into this. Majority of the people aren't even gonna watch this all the way through. I know and I understand that, but I just wanted to put something in at the end to say it was 1 AM when I started editing this video, when I edited all the pictures that I put in, almost all of them. Some of them weren't, some of them were already pre-edited. Most of them I had to edit myself and put the alpha channels in so they were transparent and all that crap. All the finer details. I done a lot of editing in this video. As I said before, it was 1 AM when I started this. I'm looking at the clock right now, it's 6:33 AM, so yeah. Remember, this is a part 1, there will be a part 2, but I don't think I'm going to put as much work into it because, I know how small my channel is, but still, there were some interesting topics in here. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and say that at the end. Also, I forgot to say in the commentary at the start that Mumbly Joe is once again using his computer's microphone, and yeah, that's why it's so crappy. He doesn't like using his headset. I'll try to get him to explain that in the next thing we do. So yeah, I'll have that recorded. Anyway, that's enough for this video.